Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to XCOM. We are about to go take on a terror attack in Germany. This is the squad I've chosen. We've got 2 assaults. Zhang is leading. We've got our new sniper, our 2 Durans, and then our mech. The same last name is gonna be confusing forever. I could change it, obviously. You can edit your units, but I'm letting it slide. Let's see what the aliens are bringing into this terror mission.
Our target site is near the German border. A number of disturbing reports indicate the aliens are openly attacking civilian targets within a major city.
Okay. Neutralize the aliens, approach civilians to evacuate them.
Central, this is Big Sky. Confirm signal uplink. Strike team is in position near the terror site. Awaiting confirmation.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 has been given the green light. Your highest priority is to protect those civilians.
Alright, looks like we are sort of in the middle of the map. The map extends all the way over there, all the way up to here. So we've got a row, well, a building here and a building here. I don't know if there are rows of buildings. No meld, as usual, for terror missions. I think the last 2, I think we had 2 terror missions. They were both on the same map. So I am kind of happy that that is not the case here. So first thing we need to do is just get some aliens' attention. At least in my mind. So we'll have you step forward. We've got a Berserker and a Muton. Possibly a Muton. Nope, not a Muton Elite, just a normal Muton. Okay. Well, I could have you fire, or I could have someone else fire, and if it gets hit, it will move forward towards the rest of the squad, and then she might be able to use her kinetic strike if it ends up within this general range, which is probably better than having her do a 72% shot, which will do 13 damage. 12 damage is less than 13, but I think that's basically a guaranteed hit. You don't have squad sight, so you can't shoot that one, which was an intentional choice of mine. I made the call that typically we're in buildings or whatever, and so having a squad sight person is not as useful as someone who goes up and is more active in the fight.
Will I get to kill aliens over there?
I thought I had just clicked on Zhang, but it didn't select him. Oh well, it's fine. You're 50% chance to hit. Why? -10 for the snapshot. -3 for the range. You're too close now. Ha! Of course you are. And then its own 20% defense. Of course. Yeah, that would have been a much better spot for Zhang. So what do we do with you now? Both of our assaults are over here. Durand also can't get into cover on that corner. That's just a really good spot for someone who can actually shoot. Really want to get into cover because we've got that Muton up there. I don't want to leave people just standing exposed, but I don't think it would be able to hit someone here anyway, because it'd be shooting through the building, and surely it wouldn't have line of sight. So it might be safe to throw someone here. we'll put Durand here,
Position confirmée.
where you are somewhat exposed. Have you take the shot on the Berserker. It's a hit. Berserker will run forward. Within range of you. It's not showing. Okay, it does seem to be locking onto the Berserker, but it's not showing that I can use it. Why not? It's right there diagonal of you. That should be in a perfectly valid attack. Okay. I guess take this shot. Don't miss. It's fine, but I don't know why the punch wasn't valid. Alright, then Zhang. This is all full cover, so I don't think he's going to be able to shoot the Muton.
Moving to position.
Because the truck itself is blocking his line of sight. What do we do with you guys? I could open the door here with you. Basically, if aliens are in here, they're going to attack and kill civilians. If I expose them so that they know we're here, some of them, not all of them, but some of them will turn their attention on us instead.
J'y vais tout de suite.
Which could save civilian lives.
Alien repéré.
Could also put some of us at risk, since we've now got 2 more mutants and a Berserker. So, yeah, it's a bit of a hairy situation we've just gotten into. But it's probably fine. If we step him forward, he could shoot for free because he's within the circle, and then double shot. By that point, it's basically guaranteed dead. What do we do with you then? We could also instead run and gun him, but I don't think that would get him to anywhere useful for any of that. So no, I think we will put him here. Does mean that if a Muton gets into a good angle or comes out here, he's fully exposed, but same can be said for Durand.
Yes, Nat.
So take your free shot. I don't even need... Oh! I was going to say I don't even need to do the double shot. I could do a single shot because of the... because he was down so much in health. But we didn't even need to do that actual second shot, so he still got his action because the Berserker moved forward, activating his ability to shoot anyone that moves within 4 cells of him. So he still has a whole nother action which I could use to get into cover or just stay here in Overwatch. We'll think on that. Left free though, I could run and gun her to here and she would get basically perfect kill on this Muton, which I think I'm gonna do.
En position de tir. Je suis en route.
That seems like a pretty good spot. There's always the fear that as she moves forward, she's exposing a bit more fog of war and might have exposed a new alien, but I was assuming not. Up to 10 damage. Almost certainly it's going to be a kill. 20 damage. Wow. And I think I am going to put him here. Zhang, you're gonna just go into Overwatch. I'm gonna have you telekinetic field. There's a limit to how often you can do this that I don't remember. Is it like once every 4 turns or something? I don't see... Telekinetic field. Create +4 events every 4 turns. Yeah. We could use this. It would protect... I mean, it would protect that random civilian, which is a thing. But mainly I'm thinking we have some people a bit exposed that it would be protecting. The mutant still might just run over here and shoot her, which wouldn't be great, but for the mutant that's up here, getting ourselves a bit more protection wouldn't be a bad thing. I just hope we don't need this later.
My mind is impenetrable.
Then, yeah, you still have a turn, so I'm gonna have you just go into Overwatch. What are you guys gonna do? Moving farther away, probably shooting a civilian. Maybe that one? No? Yeah, just shoot right through your ally. It's fine.
I'm still learning.
Well, learn better. Your aim is atrocious, but part of that is just you're a low-level sniper. You'll be getting better accuracy as your levels go up. And none of them chose to attack us, or any of the ones we could see. This one... I wasn't actually paying attention to where this one went. Did you run back there? This one ran there. And then I think the one person who died was over here based on where the camera moved. I have already forgotten where this one went to. Must have dashed back here. I guess you move forward. See what you can see. Still nothing. We didn't kill the other one. Alright, you, I guess, just keep moving forward. Another set of Berserkers and Mutons. And that must have been the one that was on the roof? Since it didn't activate. That dude is just super dead. Well, we can at least do the kinetic strike now. It's a good solid hit. 12 damage. What are you going to do after taking that damage? Run forward? No? Alright. Relefri has no attacks from where she's standing, and she can't run and gun. Let's move Zhang up to here. 96%, 100%. I'll hold off on you. You can also Mind Fray for or Psy Panic. He's got a lot of options. You have 73 on the Berserker. If you move, you can get closer, but then you also take the -10 penalty, which I'm not thrilled about. Durand, you can move into this cover, which seems like a good call. You got a 90%. Alright, we'll have Annette attempt the shot so that she has a chance to get the kill. If she fails, which she didn't, then Medic Durand could take the shot instead, which means we can now have Zhang go for this Muton. Get that kill.
Dead and gone.
That leaves Zinchenko and Leffery and Durand. Gonna move you forward to here, Zinchenko.
Лечу туда.
Okay, we didn't reveal anything. Which means you're not terribly useful staying where you are. With an Overwatch. So I might have her push ahead as well. Can't get quite to there. So I might go here.
Je me remue.
Lastly, Durand. Could put him on Overwatch. But from back where he is, I doubt he would spot anything and be terribly useful. I mean, potentially that Muton might ignore them to run towards us. Seems unlikely. I'm going to just move you forward into this full cover. So that you're better able to do something next turn. Hello. Where did you come from? Goodbye, civilian. Some heavy floaters. So we've got a Muton, a heavy floater in Overwatch, and then another heavy floater up here that we didn't see if they double moved or went into Overwatch. We could try and get Leffery to move into a position where she would trigger those Overwatches. But that would be tricky to pull off. She doesn't have run and gun, so we'd have to just step out here and hope that that moving out of the door should trigger Overwatches. And then from there, she's in a pretty good position to attack this heavy floater and maybe, depending on what's going on with these. But she is totally exposed here. And it did not trigger Overwatches. I was afraid of that. Well then, if we need to trigger Overwatches... Hello, you. How do I best go about that? So we have 2 Mutons and 3 floaters active right here on the map. Leffery, what can you do? You've got a great shot on this Muton. Actually, you've got a great shot on the Muton and floater. But we'll go after this Muton. Because with your 100% hit, 100% crit, we don't have to think about this Muton. It's just out of the field.
Il est mort. Je confirme.
Another 20 damage. It's crazy. Zinchenko can't quite get to... No, I think this actually does count with being in the 4 squares. Super exposed if I put him here. That is why we give them really good armor. Probably could kill this in a single shot. And then what? I don't know. If I do this, there's no other aliens you can see. I could instead run and gun him somewhere where he would have line of sight, but then he doesn't get the free shot, which means he'd still only get a single shot on an enemy. If I do it like this, stay here and shoot, then he will have his turn still and I might just be able to Overwatch. Yeah, I think this is the better call. Try and get that crit, because that's likely enough to kill it. Perfect. 15 damage. Almost certainly you're going to go into Overwatch. You have your full movement ahead of you, and I might have her tank the Overwatch. We could even run her all the way into here and have her punch this heavy floater. 12 damage is what we need. Yeah, go for it. You'll trigger the Overwatch. You're basically guaranteed to take the hit. That's fine, though. Or it can super miss. That's also great. Go for the punch. 12 damage. Goodbye, floater. Then Zinchenko, you can now see this one. How about that? Only a 69% chance. We could take 2 shots at 54. It's a 50-50 shot. If either hits, it dies. Basically. Sure. First shot was enough. Perfect. Alright, Zhang. Take a step forward.
Moving out.
Get a really nice flank shot here on this Muton.
No longer a threat.
Chalk up another one.
There we go. We managed to save 16 of the 18 civilians. A very good mission. And I don't think we took any damage. We were playing pretty aggressive there.
I had my doubts, but the troops really pulled through on this one.
Okay, so Minova got a promotion. Annette did not yet. But slowly we're ranking up the couple of lower ranked people we've recently added to our team. Repair servos confers 2 health recovery at the start of each turn. A total of 6 health can be regenerated per battle. Not bad, not critical. Or expanded storage allows additional uses of restorative mist, grenade launcher, and proximity mine launcher in each mission. Increases primary weapon base ammo by 50%. Her ammo capacity is terrible, so that already sounds good. We don't have the restorative mist. Do we? No. Was that the option that we got from... Might have been one of our mech build options. The restorative mist and the proximity mine. And I don't think I chose either of them. But we did choose the grenade launcher. But I think giving the grenade launcher even more grenades and the gun more ammo is better than recovering up to 6 health in a battle. Some more weapon fragments, some more meld. Panic has decreased across Europe.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Do I have a covert operation going? I don't. But I also don't have the money for it. We have enough intelligence to accuse a country of harboring Exalt. So yeah, we could choose any of the remaining 4 and blame them, but I don't think we actually have that info. Is there any panic at all? No. Wow. What do we have coming up? We've got the Gallop Chamber being built in 5 days, and then a council report in 6 days, so we're nearly at the end of the month. Let's keep scanning. Is this the Gallop Chamber? Yep.
online.
Carry on. Just a giant chamber that all it has in it is just one device.
Once our volunteer enters the chamber, there is no turning back. This is what we've been working towards this whole time. We likely will not be able to make any developments beyond this point.
Well, that sounds endgame as well. I want to resolve Exalt before we do this. Because if that is as endgame as it sounds... Because we have to deal with whatever the Gallop Chamber is, but we also have to resolve this. But I'm wondering if the Gallop Chamber in some way helps us with attacking this, and they just lead right into each... One leads into the other. And then so if we use the Gallop Chamber, it's just end game right there. What is our request from South America? Right, Exalt sniper rifles that we don't currently have. Okay. Let's spin the globe, get our council report.
Incoming transmission.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Well, thanks. So yeah, there's zero panic in the world. Everyone's happy, we're doing a great job. In reality, not in a video game, obviously the game aspects make things play out the way they do. But in reality, if we reached a point where you have a team that's just kicking butt and taking names, the world at large is going to slowly reduce the funding and whatnot that goes to them, because the world will stop panicking, and so it just won't be a priority. Which would be an interesting thing if this game had chosen to implement that, but they don't. If you're doing awesome, you get all the money.
Remember,
which is good.
We'll be watching.
It'd be really bad if they were just like, oh yeah, we're not scared anymore, so we're cutting off your funding. Don't see the need to support you anymore because the aliens are clearly not a threat. We've got the money, so we can do another covert scan.
Intel scan complete.
Okay, we've got...
ID on Exalt cell locations.
Yeah, we've got an operation in Australia, so let's send Cyclops. Not... wow, this time it's trying to send Lynn. I want Cyclops sent. Loadout, we'll give you the plasma pistol because that won't make you stand out to the aliens. Normally I give you a scope. But we don't have a spare one based on our current party config.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Well, it only costs 10, so let's just make another one rather than trying to figure out if we have a spare one somewhere. Then we go back to covert operations. Go here. Swap out from Lynn to Cyclops again. Give him the scope. Okay. Cyclops, go on the mission.
XCOM operative deployed against Exalt position in Australia.
Perfect. Hopefully he'll be able to narrow down a lot more. Because if he gets something that's like, Exalt is not in Asia, then we're done. But if it's just another single continent or single country, it'll take a bit longer. Site testing, covert operation, request from South America we don't have long for. Not a lot going on.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
We've got so many scientists, but we just don't have the weapon fragments to finish these researchers that really don't matter. I could, just for the fun of it, since I have infinite money, order a few more of the better ships so that we have 2 in each country, or work towards having 2 in each country, rather than having some of our old ships still kicking around. It's not a bad call. They only cost 60 credits. And then, of course, power sources and flight computers. But 60 credits? I can buy a big UFO super spaceship for the cost of 6 scopes. Like, I know we've got a lot of engineers that's adjusting prices, but dude. So we can only fit 2 of them in North America. That's fine. We'll submit that order. I mean, just replace all of our troops with UFOs. Problem solved. With, you know, anti-ship weaponry to take out the various land-based enemies. Alright, we just tested some more of our rookies. None of them have the gift. Okay, so I think being psionic is pretty rare. Because of the people we have, the only psionics we have besides one person we haven't tested yet, and we can test them, but besides that one person, we have NPC that was given to, or character that was given to us in a DLC pack, and then a net who was also given to us in a specific mission, and then 2 others. Like, I'm betting these ones are scripted to be psionic, so we effectively have 2 out of our entire team that randomly rolled to be psionic. We will figure out if Adriana Chavez is psionic, but even if she is, I doubt we're going to go through the effort of trying to rank her all the way up to be a major member of our team. I don't think we have any spare medals. We do not. So let's keep going. Potentially to our covert operation or some other alien attack. Send the extraction quad. We are ready for the covert operation.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
Yeah, and I think we'll just keep using this team. There's something to be said for bringing Lynn back in the mission as our primary sniper. But I do want to rank up Annette so we have a good sniper who is also psionic. So, yeah, this will be the team we take on this covert extraction. But we'll do that next time. See you guys then. Bye.